All right, so I'm trying to drill or decide to drill on my separator plate. This is the shift kit I'm using. The instructions say for heavy duty you can go 96 thousandths on A and B, which is the second and third, 1, 2, 2, 3. Then the fourth, it says C, it says you can go 76 thousandths. And then 41 is hole D. That's this hole all the way back here. That is the same as the one in front of it also. And that's number 5. Number 5 is actuator feed. Number 5, actuator feed. So why they want you to drill the back one instead of the front one, I don't know. When I looked on the design for the actual transmission side of the valve body, it said same thing, actuator feed for both those. So I don't know. I figured that it would be good. They used to have you drill those back in like 92 when there was solenoid codes and stuff. Anyways, what was I looking for? I was looking for this shift kit right here. This says this is for a HD2 shift kit, which is, I think it's an HD2 shift kit. Yeah, this is the HD2 shift kit stuff. This says 86 thousandths for softer, firmer, or average is 86 thousandths for softer, 76 thousandths for firm, 96 thousandths. So I don't know. Yeah. This drill bit right here, I believe. I'm pretty sure this drill bit right here. If I could turn this thing on with one hand. I think this drill bit is, I think it's 76 thousandths. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, 76 thousandths, just about on the nose. So 76 thousandths. So say you did the fourth at 76 thousandths, the third is almost 76 thousandths, which is why they say we think that you will prefer where is it? Somewhere. Try it. We will think that you will like it. Prefer the original size to the original separator plate. Well, the third is almost 76 thousandths. I mean, I can almost get it in there. The second is almost 76 thousandths. The reverse is definitely not. Let's get to the reverse part of this conversation. These drill bits are what came with the Shift Technologies Superior Shift Kits one. Let's get to the alternative to Transgo's HD2 Shift Kit. This kit, I actually like some things in it. I might as well tell you what they are now. There are some cut plugs. These cut plugs go into these feed holes for reverse and direct. And I really like those cut plugs because they really help the seal to the case. I wish they sold them separately. I would buy them. Even if they were 20 bucks, I'd buy them. But this whole kit is almost $60 now compared to, I think it was 25 or 35 years ago. The other thing I like is it comes with these blue springs right here, which also come in the Transgo HD2 shift kit. They're in there, and they also tell you that you can use those, I believe. I'll get to that. But what I was really referring to was, it says to drill A and B either 93 thousandths to 125 thousandths, which is 3/32 or 1/8. Right, yep. And then it says drill hole C valve body separator, drill hole C to 103/16, really? What the heck is freaking hole C? Hang on. Let me see what hole C is. Hole C is I don't know what hole C is. Yeah, it's 14, right? 14, torque signal, I guess. Makes sense to me. What's your problem? Yeah, hole 14, which is this one right in front of the big hole. That's 14. 14 is torque signal. I guess I'll have to look into that. I forgot about that. See, I'm learning on the fly or I'm remembering on the fly with you guys. But 3/16, that's as big as a freaking brake line. That's huge. That's a honking sized hole. I don't know why. And remember, this is a Transgo separator plate that they say to throw in the way that it is. This is a Transgo SK 4L80E kit that they tell you to drill the factory separator plate or your aftermarket one if your factory one's too beat up. Anyways, A is second gear. They tell you to drill 93 thousandths minimum on A, which is your second gear feed. And then they tell you to drill the reverse 93 thousandths. I think I'm definitely going to go at least 76 thousandths, but seeing the fact that, you know, Transgo talks about shift firmest being average and softer, I think I might go, I don't know, I might go average on the reverse, because I feel like the firmer you get reverse in, especially if you're backing up a trailer, the better. So, but I got to look up torque signal. I want to look into the torque signal a little more. That's a weird one. Yeah, we'll have to see. But anywho, I'll try to get back at you with that. This is an 86 thousandths drill bit. Not even close. Yeah, 86 thousandths is not. And I know for a fact that when I drilled the separator plate in my dually, I know for a fact that I followed these instructions perfectly, but then I went up a little bit on the other ones, but I don't remember what I went up to. I probably was conservative, if I were to have to guess. But anyways, Transgo, they do some good stuff for novice guys that, like, you know, that just need to do stuff. The one thing I would never do is this. Just take this page, throw it, just exit. Don't use that. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this is so that high line rise, like, it can't break parts, but if this thing fails or it messes up some way, you're burning clutches and you're into the transmission anyways. I guess you're not replacing hard parts at that point, but I don't know. And this whole drilling thing, that's where in this kit right here, in this kit, this has a pressure regulator valve that is got chamfers ground on it, so that it has line to lube on its own, so that you don't have to drill this. But if you didn't want to buy that piece from Sonex, or you know, just were trying to get away with not buying a kit whatsoever, buying extra parts, you can just drill that to 42 to 55 thousandths, which you need a special thing for a drill bit for that kind of stuff. Let me go to, so this is where it gets interesting with all these different shift kits. This shift kit right here gives you, the HD2 shift kit gives you these two blue springs. And it says discard the original spring and plug, so that's an O-ringed plug, which is another good upgrade. I'll probably use that out of the kit, honestly. Yeah, I got 3 kits going here. 2 of them have parts in them still. It says to install the new Transgo blue outer and inner spring and the new end plug. Adjust shift firmness. For slightly firmer shifts, use outer only. For even firmer shifts, use inner only or by itself. I would probably just use them both because that is I'm gonna guess the original spring is probably worn. So, and I have a new oversized one of those valves from this is not the valve, but it's a central valve body, I believe is the name of it. Central valve body. It's valve bodies. Nick's transmission recommends them too. So, anyways, got to figure this one out. The problem is I have too many shift kits paperwork to choose from, but I feel like not everything is what it seems. When I finish drilling this and I see how it shifts, I'm going to tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did anyways, but I want to this is what the weird thing to me is that hole right there, that that number 14 torque signal. I can't remember if that's like torque converter feed. No, because 30 is TCC signal. Where's 30? 30's right there. 30's right there. It's like right above or below. I don't know. Anyways, TCC toggle 9. Now I'm rambling on a video. Anyways, I'll see. Torque signal's got to be like the actual, like, I can't remember the name of it, but there's another name for that. But yeah, I'll have to look into that because it obviously tells you to drill it out here. Oh, it says 93 and up type separator plate. That might not even be on the original separator plate. My garage is a mess right now because I'm building multiple transmissions at the same time. There's some of my readings. Let's see. No, it's got that feed hole for sure. Maybe I'll just use my original. But I wanted to replace it because these check ball locations were a little beat. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. Yeah, it can kind of pick it up. But yeah, those check ball locations are a little worn. So I was thinking it would be better to replace this. But what do I know? Maybe we should just bring this in, check it against the other one. Yeah, they're pretty close. Oh, I don't know if the camera can pick that up. That hole is definitely bigger. Wow. Yeah, we'll have to check all those. Well, that's kind of cool. Yep, I'll have to check all these. This separator plate is made to work with multiple valve bodies. That's what that is. That's why it's built that way. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, because this is definitely, that's definitely bigger than, I think. No, maybe it's the same size. Anyways, I'm drilling shit. What's happening? Alright, well, it's a long night. I'll have to get back at you. Maybe I'll edit this down a little bit and see what I want to do.